Wyatt. Wyatt, look here. You're in one of Daddy's videos again. That's right. What are you eating there, bud? Having some lunch? Can you say SCOBY? Can you say SCOBY? That's as close as we're getting. So we're making a SCOBY for kombucha, which is fermented tea. So here I've got, I don't know, a cup and a half, 2 cups of water, and 3 black tea bags, just plain black. And I put in 4 tablespoons of sugar, dissolve that. We're going to get this up to a simmer and make a very strong tea. And we'll be back with step 2 when that's done. So we let the tea came up to like a simmer, and then I just shut it off and left it for about, I don't know, 7 minutes. And then I had this glass container, got this at the dollar store like a while back, and I filled it halfway up with cold water, so to about there. And I gently poured in the hot tea to kind of cool it down, so it's not very hot. And then what you want to do is, if you get yourself some raw kombucha, which means it has not been pasteurized, and you should be able to see there's a bunch of crap in the bottom, and there's some stuff there, you can see that. We're going to put that right in there. Nikki baby, let's just finish lunch. We want to make sure we get it all in there. You can kind of see there's some floaty things. And this is going to grow our SCOBY, which is a symbiotic culture of bacteria and yeast. And for those of you who've seen one, you know what they look like. For those of you who have not, they look disgusting and you'll want to kill it with fire. You see there's a few floaties in there. So that's good. This will form a film across the top and we'll get our SCOBY. And that's what actually does the fermenting of the tea into our kombucha. So this is step 2, and I will do a few update videos, and we will hopefully get a SCOBY in a few days. Then we'll do a kombucha video. This is day 3, and you can see here's a floaty. So that's going to continue to grow and become our SCOBY, and I will keep checking in. So this is like 6 days in, and you can see what I was talking about. This is the starting of a SCOBY, and this will continue to cover the top. You can see there's a bit there, all up in here, over there. But this will fill all in, and it'll actually get pretty thick. And after multiple batches, you'll see it's like, it can be like an inch thick or more. But this is the gross kill it with fire alien lung SCOBY looking motherfucker. And it does all the fermentation in the kombucha. So we're going to continue to let this one go. And the kombucha, I mean, it's not going to be drinkable. We'll have to make a new batch with the SCOBY, but... Uh-oh. What happened, bud? I better go check on him. Oh, he's okay. Hey, big guy. You okay? What's wrong? Oh, okay. So here is the SCOBY. We are on about day 9, and you can see it is fully formed. And this will only get thicker the more you use it, and you reuse it for every batch. You can break it up and just grow other ones if you want. So this was, like I said, day 9. We're not going to drink that because it would be pretty much vinegar at this point. We're going to keep about a cup of it into what will actually be our kombucha, which is right here. So we've gone with 1 liter of water, 1 cup of sugar. I've got 4 black tea and 2 of this anti-hypertensive. And the main tea in there is oolong, And it's got some other things. I don't know if you can read that. Anyways. So yeah, 1 liter water, 1 cup of sugar, 4 black tea bags, and 2 of these oolong-based antihypertensive. I figured that can't hurt. So we'll be back in a few minutes after this has simmered, and we'll add some cold water to it to bring it to a reasonable temperature, and we'll add it to our SCOBY and remaining cup of said mixture. So yeah, stay tuned. And the final product, so we did about 2 liters. I found when I made kombucha before, I was doing it like 2 gallons at a time. It was just too much. It was way too much. Like, you can't drink it fast enough. So, start of the video, we did some strong sugary tea and a store-bought kombucha that was raw, unpasteurized, and that allowed us to grow the SCOBY. Like I say, I dumped out all but about a little bit under a cup of what was originally in there, and this is the new tea and sugar. So I let it cool down for a little bit, and slightly above room temperature, like it's barely warm, but a couple days we should start seeing some fermentation and we will start drinking it. Now this stuff is good for your stomach, it's supposed to aid in digestion, but if you don't drink it often, it's recommended to start out like 1 ounce, maybe twice a day, until your stomach actually adjusts to it. You just pour a bunch into your guts. I imagine you'll be shitting up a storm. Blow out your asshole, maybe. Nobody wants a bent asshole. Anyways, that there is kombucha.